Recent allegations by royal commentators Lady Colin Campbell and Tom Bower have reignited speculation about the births of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's children, Archie and Lilibet. These claims suggest a possible cover-up, questioning whether Meghan gave birth to the children herself or used a surrogate, and whether the births occurred in the UK or abroad. The narrative, amplified by YouTube videos and media reports, paints a picture of secrecy, control, and potential constitutional implications for the royal line of succession. Below, we examine the key issues raised, focusing solely on the provided content, and present a concise analysis in a grade 12 writing style. The controversy centers on the Sussexes' handling of Archie and Lilibet's births, which deviated sharply from royal tradition. Unlike previous royal pregnancies, such as those of Princess Diana or Kate Middleton, Meghan's pregnancies lacked public hospital appearances, press briefings, or palace-approved medical updates. For Archie, born in 2019, Meghan reportedly gave birth at London's Portland Hospital, but Lady Campbell claims there's no evidence, nurse sightings, medical records, or media leaks confirming her presence there. Similar secrecy surrounded Lilibet's 2021 birth at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital, with limited details and no independent verification. The Sussexes' insistence on privacy, coupled with their rejection of royal medical staff, fueled suspicions. Lady Campbell and Bower suggest Meghan's decision to use private, non-royal doctors was a deliberate move to avoid scrutiny, potentially hiding a surrogacy or a birth abroad, possibly in the US or Canada. The edited birth certificate for Archie, removing Meghan's given names, Rachel Meghan, and listing only her title, Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex, is cited as a symbolic act to erase her non-royal past and assert control over her image. The allegations raise serious questions about the royal line of succession. Archie and Lilibet, 6th and 7th in line to the throne, require verified birth details to ensure legitimacy, a cornerstone of monarchical tradition. Historically, royal births were witnessed by officials like the Home Secretary to confirm authenticity, a practice discontinued after 1936 but still symbolically significant. If Archie was born abroad or via surrogacy, as speculated, it could spark a constitutional crisis, as British nationality and verified birth circumstances are critical for succession eligibility. Lady Campbell and Bower argue that the public has a right to know these details, framing the Sussexes' secrecy as a betrayal of their duty to the monarchy and its subjects. The lack of transparency, coupled with claims of creatively interpreted records, has led to speculation that the Sussexes may have manipulated documents to obscure the truth, potentially jeopardizing the monarchy's credibility. The Sussexes' defenders argue they sought privacy to protect their family, a stance they've maintained since stepping back from royal duties in 2020. However, critics like Lady Campbell and Bower see this as a pretext for narrative control. By rejecting royal medical teams, limiting media access, and releasing only curated images, Meghan and Harry ensured no independent verification of the births. This, combined with their Netflix documentary and other media ventures, suggests a calculated effort to craft a global brand centered on mystique and exclusivity, rather than royal accountability. The fallout with the royal family, particularly over Lilibet's name, is seen as a deliberate provocation. Palace insiders describe it as emotional landmining, forcing the Queen to either publicly object or stay silent. This, along with Meghan's birth certificate edit, is interpreted as an attempt to redefine her identity as purely royal, distancing herself from her commoner background. The allegations surrounding Archie and Lilibet's births remain unproven, driven by Lady Campbell and Bower's claims rather than concrete evidence. However, the Sussexes' secrecy, rejecting royal medical oversight, limiting public access, and editing official documents has fueled distrust. Whether motivated by privacy or a desire for narrative control, their actions have sparked a constitutional and reputational crisis. The monarchy, led by King Charles, appears poised to let the Sussexes' narrative unravel under public scrutiny, with the potential to challenge Archie and Lilibet's places in the line of succession if doubts persist. For Harry and Meghan, once seen as royal rebels, The cost of their secrecy may be a legacy tainted by suspicion and fading relevance.